been a great year. Obviously, your first full season with the World Tour team, Mitchelton Scott, after coming up from the development squad. Talk to me just a little bit about 2018.
Yeah, it's been a massive learning curve stepping up from the development team. I'm really happy with the season. You know, like it's not like when you're racing under 23s, you're going for results all the time, but it's good to look back and sort of just learn and keep progressing.
You know, obviously you were part of some good Hammer Series squads that ultimately won a few of the events, but also won overall. Talk to me about racing the Hammer Series this year and what you thought about it, and you guys keen to go back next year and defend that title.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be back there next year to try and defend it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Hammer Series this year. It's different. The short, sharp makes it a bit more aggressive, and you know, it's just on from the get-go. And then, like obviously, we really enjoyed it because we were doing well. I really enjoyed Stavanger and Hong Kong. They were just you're just racing, and there's no time to sit back. So yeah, it was enjoyable.
You mentioned Hong Kong. Of course, we're here at the Shanghai Criterium. Talk to me a little bit about, you're no stranger to racing in Asia. What are your thoughts about being in China this late in the season?
Yeah, well, I think I've just finished my off season now, so I'm just starting to get back on the bike. Yeah, I like coming to China and doing some of these races. You know, I really enjoyed Hong Kong and Guangzhou and now Shanghai. It's different to European racing, obviously. It's also very different to where you race anywhere else, but you know, it's always really well organised and always a good event. You know,
we talked about you coming up through the Mitchelton Scott ranks, so to speak. Talk to me about that what you learned, what you were able to grasp for your career moving up to the World Tour from the development squad.
Yeah, I think it's quite a natural transition from the development team into the World Tour squad. Obviously, it's Australian, which makes it a lot easier for someone like me, having an Aussie background. But you know, you just sort of through the development team, you sort of have those connections within the World Tour team, and then slowly but surely, and then if you eventually do get to step up like I have, then you know it's a bit easier than if you're going to a foreign team or so forth.
Of course, you talked about getting ready for 2019 now already back on the bike. You know, you're no stranger to racing the Aussie Nats, and obviously the Tour Down Under's coming up, but the Cadell's race, you've had experience there, and obviously the Herald Sun Tour. What are you looking forward to in 2019? What can we expect from the 2017 Oceania champion?
Yeah, I think the Aussie Summer is always a great part of the year. You know, you get to race in front of family and friends, so I'm really looking forward to the Aussie Summer this year. And yeah, it means you have to start a little bit earlier, but you know, it's worth it by the time you get to Nationals and TDU and those sort of races, when you get to race in front of family and friends. So then head back to Europe, and sort of, you know, that's the program sort of is roughly outlined now, but yeah, I think I'll know more.
Of course, you're a very young man. Your career's just now starting out, and we've just heard the news that Australia will be once again hosting the UCI Road Worlds coming up, I think 2022 in Wollongong.
Yeah.
Your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. I think I haven't really read too much into the course, but you know, if I can, I will definitely be trying to put my hand up there for a start. I don't think I've ever been to Wollongong, but it's not super far from where I'm from, so you know, I look forward to. You know, it's just exciting again. Like, it's doing the Aussie Summer, but all the Euros come and they're in really good shape, and to have a World Championships there. I remember watching it in Geelong when Michael Matthews won the under-23 race, and Tor Hushoff won the men's race, and you know, it was an awesome atmosphere.
And of course, this is one of your last opportunities to race with Matt Heyman, a fellow Australian who will be retiring at the Tour Down Under this year at Mitchelton Scott, I think after 2 decades of racing, of course, a Paris-Roubaix winner. Last few opportunities to get some road advice from him. Any thoughts on his retirement and what you might be learning from him?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's to go 2 decades nearly is amazing. If I could have half the career he has, I'd be pretty happy. So to have a guy like that on your team, and to be able to, I haven't done much racing with him this year. I know I did the opening weekend in Belgium with him, but you know, you just got to open the ears up when he's around, because you can learn so much from a guy like that.
Fantastic, Luke. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.